A B-24 lands in the James River, and the Revolutionary War comes to an end. I'm Crystal Bucchione, and welcome to This Week in Newport News History. On September 20th, 1944, the National Advisory Committee for Aeronautics, or NACA, conducted the first of several water tests with a B-24 Liberator near the James River Bridge. Two veteran pilots, Major Julian A. Harvey of the Army Air Force and Colonel Carl F. Green of Langley Field, volunteered to fly and deliberately crash the bomber Ellen May into the river. This test, and those that came in the following weeks, were done to duplicate the conditions that a pilot would experience as closely as possible in order to further knowledge on how to safely ditch a large aircraft, as the B-24 was notorious for its low survivability rate for crew members during water landings. With steel reinforcements to protect them, both pilots came out of the Ellen May without a scratch after a 97-mile-per-hour landing. The data collected from these tests is still saving lives today, and was used by Captain Sully Sullenberger in his January 15, 2009 Miracle on the Hudson landing of U.S. Airways Flight 1549. Over the evening of September the 28th, 1781, General Thomas Nelson's troop camped at In View Plantation on their way to join American and French forces gathering at Yorktown. Nelson and his men camped on the grounds of the otherwise quiet plantation, then known as the Harwood Plantation, before participating in the siege of his hometown. As the newly elected governor and commander of Virginia's militia forces, the general and his troops were defending hearth and home. Over the past summer, General George Washington had gathered intelligence alerting him to the movements of British General Lord Cornwallis, who was moving north into Tidewater, Virginia, with hopes of resupplying in the area's ports. Cornwallis arrived in Yorktown on August the 1st. In late September of 1780, the more than 20,000 soldiers under General George Washington and the General Lecomte de Rochambeau moved east from Williamsburg through Newport News on their way to Yorktown. This has been your historical moment. Thank you for joining us.